what are Democrats doing? I've been pitching this idea for some time, and Timothy Snyder as well. I've been on this for 2 decades now, that Democrats need to create a shadow government. I was calling for this during the Bush administration, the George W. Bush administration, that Democrats should designate somebody to be the shadow Secretary of Transportation, the shadow Secretary of State, the shadow Secretary of the Treasury, who could call press conferences, who could speak on essentially behalf, the sense of the party. Is the problem that the party is just so disorganized? Is Ken Martin going to bring some order to all this? Or is it just going to be more happy talk and Chuck Schumer reading droning, boring speeches from the floor of the Senate?
Yeah, I mean, the fact is we don't have a figurehead for the Democratic Party right now. We don't have a president. We don't have a vice president. We've got governors. We've got senators. You've got members of Congress. You have others. But there's no one person. And, let's hope the DNC can do something different than they have for my entire lifetime, which bluntly, they haven't been that relevant to me because they haven't done that role. I hope that maybe they can do that. But honestly, right now, we're all trying to figure out what we can do best while they're flooding the zone with attacks. I mean, from, as you mentioned, the number of countries he wants to invade, most recently his comments about Gaza and the U.S. taking over. The problem is we got to figure out what's the 20 or 25% of what he says that's real and make sure we focus on that. We know that the big prize they want is the reconciliation bill, a tax break for the wealthiest, for Elon Musk, for Jeff Bezos, for Mark Zuckerberg. And just to extend what they already did for the wealthiest in the last Trump administration, that's $4 trillion over 10 years. So that's why they won't raise revenue. They probably can't go into debt like last time because there's enough Republicans that might not go along with that. So they have to cut programs. And that's why Elon Musk is going around doing what he's doing, making sure that he's grifting along the way because he's going to protect programs. I've yet to hear them really talk seriously about the Pentagon at all as they're talking about savings. But they went after USAID and they make it sound like, because a lot of people don't realize how foreign aid benefits them here at home, but it does quite a bit. And I think sometimes we don't talk about it in as plain and simple as way as we need to. So right now, we're all out there, doing everything we can. There's a lot of rallies. We're doing things to support federal employees that currently are especially under attack this week. But remember, the ultimate grift is the tax bill in April, and everything is building up to that. And that's why they're doing what they're doing right now.
Right. He's got to, if he wants to give a $4 trillion gift to billionaires and himself,
yes,
Trump and Musk need to figure out how to cut $4 billion of federal spending.
Trillion.
A trillion, yeah. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Yeah. Because if you're going to do, another tax break under reconciliation like they did last time, it can't be filibustered, but it also can't raise the national debt. I get it.